If you've opened a digital comic, saw full-color vertical scrolling, and called it manga, you're not alone. But you're actually looking at three completely different worlds. Manga, manhwa, and manhwa are used interchangeably all the time. But they come from different countries, use completely different reading directions, and tell stories in entirely unique ways. By the end of this video, you'll never mix them up again. Let's break it down. At their core, all three words, manga, manhwa, and manhwa, literally translate to impromptu drawings or comics, but their origins define how they are made today. Manga refers specifically to Japanese comics. They are traditionally created for physical print magazines and bound books. That's why almost all traditional manga is published in black and white, to keep printing costs down and publication speed fast. Manhwa comes from South Korea. While early manhwa was printed in book, modern manhwa evolved alongside smartphones into webtoons, digital, full-color comics designed specifically to be read by scrolling down on your phone. Manhwa originates from China, Hong Kong, or Taiwan. Like manhwa, most digital manhwa today is presented in full color, but its art and storytelling are heavily shaped by Chinese history, martial arts, and mythology. The easiest way to tell them apart instantly is by reading direction. Manga is read right to left, from top to bottom. You flip the pages from right to left, just like traditional Japanese books. Manhwa is read left to right, scrolling top to bottom. The vertical gap between panels is actually used by artists to build suspense or show cinematic motion as you scroll. Manhwa is typically read to left to right digitally, though print versions from Hong Kong or Taiwan can sometimes follow right to left layouts. Now let's talk about art styles. Manga art focuses heavily on screen tones, detailed line work, dynamic panel layouts, and expressive facial reactions. Because it's black and white, artists rely on shading and line contrast to convey emotion. Manhwa art uses vibrant digital shading, realistic character proportions, and high contrast lighting effects. Action scenes take advantage of long vertical panels for dramatic drops and slash effects. Manhwa art features highly detailed, digital painted styles with a heavy emphasis on ornate costumes, glowing aura effects, and grand landscapes inspired by traditional Chinese art. The themes and genres also stand far apart. Manga storytelling, incredible variety across demographics like shonen, seinen, shoujo, and josei. Known for deep world building and character progression over long arcs. Manhwa storytelling, massively famous for system, dungeon leveling, reincarnation, revenge plots, and modern office romance dramas. Main characters are often pragmatic, fast-moving, and hyper-focused on gaining power. Manhwa storytelling, dominated by wuxia and xianxia. Stories revolve around power progression, martial sects, ancient secrets, and defying fate. If you're looking to dive into any of these mediums, here are some recommendations. Must-read manga. Black Clover or Jujutsu Kaisen, for classic, high-stakes shonen action and masterclass page layouts. Berserk for dark, mature seinen storytelling. Must-read manhwa. Solo Leveling, the global gateway into vertical digital webtoons with insane action art. Tower of God or Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, for deep lore, survival games, and system tropes. Must-read manhwa. The King's Avatar, a high-tier gaming and esports story with incredible visuals. Tales of Demons and Gods or Soul Land, the classic introduction to cultivation and martial fantasy. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these three formats do you find yourself reading the most often? Manga, manhwa, or manhwa? Drop your favorite title in the comments below. If this video helped clear things up, smash the like button, subscribe for more breakdowns. Thanks for watching.